Good morning, everyone. So, a nice morning class today in the sunshine. We're going to only do half an hour today, so you've no excuses but to do the class. So, we're going to start on our back. Okay, getting started, lying down on our back with our cushion under our head. And let's just start our nice little tilting. So we're pelvic tilting, rolling forwards through that pelvis, arching the back, and then tucking and flattening against the floor. And rolling from one movement to the other. Lovely. And then bringing the feet together, keeping that back in that nice middle position. Arms out to the side, and let's just roll through that lower back. Get a nice stretch, just warming up that lower back and all the way through the spine. Dropping down each side. And then bringing the legs up to tabletop from here. Into that tabletop position. Keep those arms out nice and wide, and we're just dipping into that rotation. One side back to the middle and the other side. And just thinking about our breathing here while we're starting off. Trying to keep that nice relaxed breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Keeping a little gap between the feet while we're rotating. And then back to the middle. Bring the hands back down to the side, and we're going to start pulsing the arms. So 100, so up and down, wrist, elbow and shoulder in line. So we're just pulsing the arms up and down, getting those arms warmed up. And if anyone finds tabletop too much here, you can come back to the floor. Okay, so whichever feels better. And either in tabletop or on the floor, we're going to lift the head and shoulders up while we're pulsing. So it's going to look like the tabletop version, head and shoulders pulsing, or feet on the floor and pulsing again. And then from here we're dropping one heel down back to tabletop, other heel down and back. Otherwise we're feet on the floor, bringing one leg up to tabletop and down, other leg up and down. So either one, whichever you want to work at. Keep breathing, keep that chin tucked in. If your head is getting tired, you can pop down for a minute or for a second or two, and then see can you come back up again. And then trying to get right up into that nice tabletop position each time. Lovely, well done. Keep going, we'll go for one more each side, and drop, and drop, and relax, bringing the knees into the tummy, have a little breathe. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. And just little circles through the back after that. Lovely, getting those tummy muscles warmed up. Oh, excuse me. I need to open the door. Lovely. Okay, so this time we're going to go for arms up to the ceiling, bent knees again. From here, same thing, but we're going to go opposite arm over the head while the opposite leg drops to the floor. Down and back to the middle. Drop the heel, drop the arm, and middle. Lovely, so keep that knee bent to start with. And then if you like, as we want to progress, we're going to straighten that leg out. opposite arm, opposite leg. Straighten that leg and back again. That shouldn't feel sore in your back. Should just be tummy working hard, and if that's too much, we're just keeping that knee bent. Keep breathing. Getting right back into that tabletop each time. Not allowed to hold our breath here. Try and keep that nice rhythm. Bringing the arm back to the same point each time again, so keep it nice and tidy. Keep breathing. Nice work. Let's go for one more each side. 1 and 2 and rest. Well done. Go for some nice little circles again. Just gonna open the door. That's good. The sun is shining in. Lovely. That one anyway for now. Okay. Lovely stuff. So let's come into some nice little bridging here. So bent knees, feet on the floor. Our nice straightforward bridge to start with. So we're just squeezing, lifting that bum, and then back down on the mat. So up and down, up and down. Lovely. Keep that nice bridge position. So at the top, we're trying to get that nice straight line rather than overextending. Let's add some arms. So over the head with the arms, down to the mat, drop the bum, over the head, lift, down, drop the arms. Getting a nice little stretch through the whole body here as well. Keeping those knees nice and steady, so we're not allowed to move the knees too much. Lovely. Okay, let's relax the arms. We're going to lift the bum, same position, keep that nice bridge. And then from here, we're going to drop one knee out to the side, back to the middle, other knee out to the side, middle. So we're just opening up through the hip each side. It's slight movement, it's not a big movement. Open and middle, open and middle. Keep that bum lifted, don't let it drop. Lovely. Let's bring arms up to the ceiling if we want to work a little bit harder, because we're going to have less support on the floor. If you're wobbling all over the place, just keep it really small. Some people might not have as much rotation here. So it's just small, and the rest of the body is staying nice and still while we're dropping. Now let's go for opposite arm with opposite leg. Drop the arm down while the leg is out. Opposite with opposite. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Back to the middle. Lovely. Keep that bum lifted. Don't let it drop. We're working those hamstrings and glutes. Keep it up. Lovely stuff. Let's go for all 4 together. Out to the side. Arms drop, knees drop. Keep the bum up. Back to the middle. Opposite with opposite. Keep working. All 4 together. Back to the singles, opposite with opposite. Getting that brain working. A little bit of coordination here. Keep breathing. That bum is firing. Oh, all 4. I'm getting mixed up now. Let's go one more round. 1. And drop. All 4. Together and bring the bum down. Well done. Good work. Bring the knees in. Give that back a little stretch. Well done, everyone. That's good. And let's go out nice and wide through the knees here and just rocking from side to side. Nice little stretch through the hips. Okay, so going to make our way over onto our side next. So bringing it onto our side. And we're going to set up for our nice clam shell. So bent knees, feet stuck together. And we're thinking hips rolled over in front, feet stuck together. Okay, so we're thinking about that top knee lifting up towards the ceiling. Now my hips aren't moving, so my pelvis stays where it is. I'm just rotating that top leg up and back down, nice and controlled, up and down. See how my arm and my pelvis aren't moving, just that hip. Lovely. Now that might feel a bit restricted if you don't have much range there, so bringing the feet off the floor will just allow you to come up a little bit higher. Now you're going to have to work harder, but it might feel a little bit nicer. So pick whichever version you want to work on. Now if you feet off the floor, keeping those feet nice and steady. Don't let them wobble. Lovely. Nice. Keep going. Keep breathing. Let's go. Let's go for 2 more. 1 and 2 and rest. Give a little breather. Give that bum a little tap. Nice work. Lovely stuff. Okay, so we're going to straighten out the legs next. Now if you need to, you can pop a cushion under your hip, just you might get a little bit tender on that hip on the ground, but the exact same idea here. We don't want the pelvis moving. We're going to lift the top leg up. Now from here I'm going to lift my bottom leg up, hover it, and then drop it to the floor. Hand on the floor might be a little bit easier here, so we're going to lift it to meet the other leg slightly and then all the way down. So it's not going to touch the other leg, just hovering and down. Hover and down again. Don't forget, pop something in under that hip on the floor. If it's a bit tender, it can be, or you can double up your mat just to give it a little bit more cushioning. Lovely. Now rest of the body not moving. Try and stay breathing. Keep that top leg lifted, don't let it dip. It's working hard as well. Lovely. Keep going. What's going on out there?
It's not us, is it?
Huh?
It's not us.
Yeah. Well done. Let's go 2 more. 1. And last one, 2. Oh, and rest. Well done. Bring that top leg over for a little stretch. Give that bum a little tap. Nice work, everyone. Really good. Okay, perfect. Lovely. So while we're here, we're going to stay on the same side. We're coming up into our nice side plank position. So don't change sides yet. Now, similar position, but we're moving our pelvis forwards. Okay, so our bum was kind of back here for our clam. We're going to come in line with my knees and my elbow here, hand on my hip, bringing myself up into my nice side plank position. From here, I'm just lifting the leg up to try and kind of bring it into nearly parallel to the floor. Okay, so down into my side plank, lift parallel to the floor, and down. Keep going. We're going to go for 8 of them. 1, 2, 3. Keep the side plank nice and solid. Feet aren't stick together here, so I'm lifting my feet and my knee apart. 5, well done. 6, keep breathing. 7, well done. And 8, and down. Have a little break. Well done. Shake that arm out. Nice little circles. Well done. Okay, last one on this side. So again, same setup for our side plank. exactly the same now. A little bit of a progression here if you want. So exactly the same side plank, lifting that leg, and my option here is to straighten the leg, bend, and then come back down. Okay, so we'll try 6 of them. If you can do the 8, work away. 2, and together. 3, keep working. 4, only 2 more. Do the 4 more if you want. 5, together, and last one, 6, nice and controlled. And drop. Whew. That was a hard one. Nice work, everyone. Finish them off if you were doing the extra few. Okay, and swing it over onto the other side. And again, we're setting up for a nice plank. Bad timing with the fire alarm going off in the background. Apologies. I don't know whose fire alarm is going off. It's not ours anyway. Okay, so clam position again. So we're thinking again, the bum is back a little bit this time, knees in front slightly, feet stuck together, top knee lifting. So we're going up and then back together, nice and controlled. We're thinking about, if we want, we can lift those feet into our modified clam, but the feet stay nice and steady, not wobbling through the feet. Perfect. Feeling that bum working hard. Nice. Keep going. Well done. And last one, big squeeze. Oh, and rest. Good work. Have a little stretch, give that bum a little tap if you need to. Have a little breather. Perfect. Okay, so from here, straightening the legs. So again, that nice straight line. We want everything in line, and we want to avoid rolling as we're doing this exercise, so keeping everything nice and still. Hand on the floor for this one is going to be easier. Lifting the top leg, hovering. Ooh, that's still a bit tired from the last one. Hovering it and then lifting the top leg up to meet it slightly. So we don't have to tap the other foot, we're just hovering it and then controlling it on the way down. Again, cushioning under that hip on the floor if you need a bit of extra cushioning. So folding your mat or grabbing another cushion. Lovely stuff. Hover and relax. Hover and relax. Keep that top leg up, don't let it drop. Oh, not liking this one today. Keep going. Let's go for 3 more. 1, 2, and last one. 3. Oh, and rest. Bring that leg over. Have a nice little stretch. Whew. Well done. Stretch it out. Give it a nice rest. Lovely. Alright, so you can start making your way into the side plank. So our kneeling side plank. Okay, so that elbow is directly under my shoulder, hips and knees in line. And from here I'm lifting into my side plank, and I'm going to go for 8 of my leg lifts. So up into that parallel position to the floor, back together with the other knee. Up and down. So I'm keeping that bum raised, don't let the side plank dip. 4, keep it up. 5, well done, keep breathing. 6, 7, well done. 8, and rest. Well done. Give that shoulder a little stretch, have some little circles. Well done. shake it out. Alright, so our progression here again is that straight leg inversion. Okay, so either sticking to what we just did, or we're going to go for 6 of the modified ones. So up, lift, straighten, bend, and lower. Lovely. Straighten, bend, and lower. Keep that control. 3. With 3 more, nice and controlled. 4. Keep going. 5. Last one, don't let it drop. 6. And down. Oh, that one. Lovely. Have some nice little shoulder rolls. Stretch it out. Forwards with the shoulders. And backwards. Perfect. Lovely. Okay, grab a drink if you need to. And then I'm going to make my way up to kneeling. Okay, so I'm kneeling. Kneeling with my knees kind of hip width apart. Feet are untucked, so just nice and relaxed through the ankles and the feet. Arms out in front. Squeeze my bum, tummy is switched on, and I'm just leaning back towards my heels slightly, feeling it in the front of the legs, and then coming back to the middle. So keep those shoulders away from the ears here. Just a little lean, and back, and a little lean, and back. So we're squeezing those glutes, tummy is on, everything's nice and solid in the middle. And don't worry about going too far to start with. Just keeping it nice and controlled. Lovely. Let's go for 2 more. 1 and 2. And relax. Okay, have a little rest. Shake out the arms. Alright, so we're going to bring a little bit of rotation in this time. So arms out in front again. This time we're going to come back, we're going to hold it. We're going to open up through that one arm. Back to the middle, keep the lean. Open up the other side. Middle, and then back to that middle position. Okay, off we go. So lean and open. Close, open, close, and back up. Well done. And again, see how you're feeling. If you want to lean a little bit more to get a little bit more work through those legs, work away. Good work. Keep it going. Squeeze those glutes. Tummy is on to help us here as well. And back to the middle. Keep breathing. We're going to go for 2 more. So nice and controlled. Don't speed it up. Keep it nice and slow. Oh, I'm definitely feeling that. And last one. See, can you do 1 more? Open it up. Middle. Out. Middle. And back. Ooh. Bring it down in front. Let's have a little stretch. Sit back on those heels. And breathe. Have a little breather. Lovely. And just bringing it back up onto hands and knees. Bring the hands under your shoulders and just coming into some rotation. So bringing one hand under the other shoulder, threading that arm in, bringing the shoulder down to the ground, feeling a nice twist through the upper back. Come back back to the middle, and then swap sides. So feeling it more through that upper back. Lovely, swapping sides each time. Well done. And we'll go one more each side. So can you go a little bit further into the stretch? And the last side. Lovely. And back to hands and knees. And just move it into a nice cat-cow or cat-camel. So squeezing the shoulder blades, arching the back, sticking the bum out, looking out in front. And then tucking the bum, rounding the back, tucking the chin. And the opposite direction. And just moving between those two positions. And then coming back into that nice stretch. So this time keep your bum in the air and reaching out, bringing your chest and your head down towards the mat, but keeping the bum in the air. Nice stretch for the upper back and the shoulders and the spine. And just taking a few breaths here just to bring that body back down again. And just creeping the fingers over to one side, feeling that stretch through one side a little bit more. And then creeping over to the other side. And back to the middle. And sitting back on the heels again. Just having a few deep breaths in the nice child's pose position. And then slowly just making your way back up onto the knees and off the floor. Well done, everyone. Nice class. Maybe a nice morning class if you're looking for time to do it. And I apologise about the sirens, but I couldn't do anything about it. It's probably going to be really annoying throughout the class. Huh?
It's probably going to go for the day.
I know. Apologies. Okay, enjoy.